The day the lights go out for good, everybody runs to the same three places: the grocery store, the gas station, the big box parking lot. They'll claw each other bloody over the last case of bottled water, while the ones who actually thought ahead walk the opposite direction, toward the one place nobody's guarding: the golf course. Say golf course to most people, and they picture a rich man's hobby, a waste of good land for chasing a little white ball. I look at that same place, and I see a walled compound with its own water, its own power, its own fuel, and a fence already built around it. While the towns tear themselves apart over empty shelves, that manicured nothing on the edge of every city is the best-stocked bunker for miles. And here's the part that should stick with you. Almost nobody else will think to go there. Start with the basics, because the course already handled them. The irrigation pond out back holds hundreds of thousands of gallons of water. Some of them break 1 million. The cart barn is a whole wall of deep cycle batteries, charged and waiting. The cleanest power bank you'll ever stumble onto. The maintenance shed sits on fuel, pumps, and a fleet of small engines. The clubhouse gives you a kitchen, a walk-in cooler, and 4 solid walls. That is a working base before you've ever lifted a finger. The basics are the boring part. Here's what nobody tells you. Number 1, those fairways are farmland that's already plumbed. Flat, cleared acres sitting under a sprinkler system on a timer, with pallets of fertilizer stacked in the shed. Most people will starve trying to coax a few tomatoes out of a backyard with a garden hose. You'll be planting the back 9 and letting the course water the crops for you. Number 2, it is the most defensible ground in the whole county. Open fairways mean no cover. Anyone coming for you has to cross 200 yards of cut grass in the open, while you watch from the clubhouse windows. Try sneaking up on a man who can see in every direction at once. And if rescue ever comes, you've got an enormous flat canvas to stamp a signal into that a pilot can read from the air. Number 3, it is a hunting and fishing ground that restocks itself. A lot of coarse ponds are stocked with bass and bluegill on purpose for the members. The ground's pulling geese, ducks, and deer like a magnet, every dawn and every dusk. While the rest of the block is scraping the last can, you're pulling protein straight out of a water hazard. Number 4, scattered across the course are little concrete lightning shelters, one every few holes. Hardened, roofed, built to ride out a storm. That's a string of ready-made fallback positions spread clear across your perimeter, and somebody already poured the concrete for you. Number 5, the Pro Shop is a weather store in disguise. Rain suits, gloves, towels, hand warmers, dry socks, coolers, and spiked shoes that keep you on your feet across ice and mud when everyone else is busting their tailbone. Turns out the little gift shop was prepping for the end this whole time. Number 6, those sand traps you love to curse, that sand is filtration media. Clean, fine silica is exactly what you pack into a slow sand filter to pull the muck out of pond water before you ever boil it. The hazard was the water plan all along. Number 7, the entire property is laced with buried pipe, pumps, and valves, a water grid already sunk into the ground. The hardest part of moving water is usually that somebody has to carry it, and out here, somebody already did, hole by hole, years ago. Here's the truth sitting underneath all of it. Survival was never about the pile of gear rotting in your garage. It's about reading the ground under your boots, seeing a fortress where everyone else sees a hobby. When it all comes apart, Their herd stampedes at the same bare shelves and the same locked doors. The ones who make it quietly turn the other way, toward the green, silent place behind the fence, and they find everything they need waiting for them. If this changed the way you look at your own town, do me one favor. Hit subscribe and ring that bell, because this is exactly the kind of thinking this whole channel runs on. And drop a comment. What's the one place near you that everybody overlooks? Stay sharp. Stay ready.